feeling pretty mutual about the verdict.
Community members all over Watson are just as relieved DeRyke has been sentenced.
Well as it could be, I think. I mean, because we all know about the ways that justice has to be served.
This whole nightmare for the Watson community started last September. That's when a search began for 7-year-old Willow Long. The girl was reported missing by her mother, Sierra DeRyke, on the morning of September 8th, triggering a search by about 1,000 volunteers.
Started out as a search for Willow on Sunday afternoon. And as time went on, we went from a search to a homicide.
But a couple of days later, her little body was found in a pond south of Watson. Justin DeRyke was charged with her murder. DeRyke originally told authorities he killed his niece to put her out of her misery after he says she fell into a brush pile and pierced her neck. He spent the last 6 months in jail, and Tuesday he pleaded guilty to first-degree murder and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Effingham County State's Attorney Brian Kibler says DeRyke's sentencing is the maximum allowed by law.
We weren't going to settle for anything else than that because that's what the case warranted, natural life without the possibility of parole. And he pled guilty because he was guilty. And
this Watson resident who didn't want to be identified says her community is forever changed, but Tuesday's guilty plea puts her at ease.
There's a sense of relief for Willow's sake that he will be in prison for the rest of his life.
While the healing will take time, the small Effingham County community can start to move on.
I think it's actually a better scenario because I don't think we really wanted to hear all the details that would have come out in a trial.
Ribbons still fly all over the town of Watson. A sign Willow Long will forever be tied to the hearts of a broken town.
I mean, we lock our doors now. When we first moved here, we didn't lock our doors.
It was very quiet. It did not seem like the same town.
In Watson, I'm Natalie Fetter for WEIU Newswatch.